to feed me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop, no.
Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then hi, welcome. My name is Do Darling, or if you've been watching me for a while now, then thanks for sticking around. So, if everything went to plan and this video was not a complete disaster, then you should be watching this on the 5th of September, which is my birthday. But most importantly, it would have been Freddie Mercury's 75th birthday. So I thought, how are we going to celebrate such a momentous occasion? So I looked back through some of my other things that I had done over the years, and you know, I was Freddie for 48 hours, which was a lot of fun. And to be honest, I have cosplayed as Freddie quite a bit, as you can see. Now, I think we've all seen people dress as the Live Aid, I Want to Break Free, Wembley, the Harlequin outfit. I mean, I've done most of those, and while I'm here for it, I love it. Amazing. I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that I've never seen anyone do before. And there's probably a good reason why. But I thought, what is the most extravagant, ostentatious, out there costume that has ever adorned Freddie Mercury's body? And I could only think of one thing: lobster. Yes, you heard me correct. Lobster. Now, if you are a big Queen and Freddie Mercury fan, you already know where I'm going with this. You can see it, but I am talking about the outfit from the music video, It's a Hard Life. Just roll the clip, roll the clip. So as you can see, it is pretty out there. I think the theme of the video was like a masquerade ball, and notoriously the other members of the band hated their costumes and this music video, but I actually really like it. I think it's fun. I like it. Now, what are we thinking about this costume? How are we interpreting this costume? I see it like all eyes on me, with the eyes all over it type thing, everyone looking at him, the attention on him. And you can see through the music video, there are some parts where he has short hair, and then there's the parts where he has the long hair. So it kind of changes a little bit. Anyway, this is not a costume you can just buy off the shelf. We cannot go to Amazon and type lobster Freddie Mercury costume and just get a pre-made costume. We're gonna have to make this thing. Now, can I sew? No. Can I design clothes? No. Have I ever made anything like this before? Hell no. Do I know what I'm doing? Not a chance. Am I gonna give it a go anyway? Yes, I am. So, in this video, I am going to attempt to make Freddie Mercury's most ostentatious costume ever. And I'm gonna need all the luck in the world, because I don't even know how to begin. To the internet. So, a red material, sewing equipment, paint, paintbrushes, some kind of red jumpsuit, glue gun, and hot glue. I've never used hot glue before. What am I doing? Vegan feathers? Do they even exist? Okay. And now we just wait.
"75 years later."
Okay, so the supplies have all come. Let me show you what I got first. I got this red jumpsuit. It's like full length, and that's going to be the basis of the entire costume. Can you see it? Are you visualizing it? Are you with me so far? Now, if you remember, half of the costume is like whoosh, slashed. He's exposed on this half, and unfortunately, I have body parts that are not allowed to be exposed. So I had to come up with an idea of how to have this exposed without being exposed. So I got this. I got this skin-coloured leotard, and I thought if this goes underneath on this side, on the slashed open side, it could pretend to be my skin. Now, is it going too far? if I were to draw the nipple in his chest hair, yeah, that's going too far. Yeah. I also got dressmaker's scissors because I didn't have any. A glue gun. Glue. I hope this is right. This goes in here. Can you tell I don't know what I'm doing? Also got some paintbrushes because I honestly did not own a decent set of paintbrushes, and we're gonna need them for all those eyeballs. There are so many eyeballs. In fact, there are 26 eyeballs on this guy. Now if you look at him, sometimes he has short hair, sometimes he has the really long hair, and well, as you can see, my hair is brown, not black, and I don't have any black hair dye, so I thought, oh, should we go for the long hair? So I bought a wig. Here is the wig that I bought. I don't know how this is gonna work. Have you seen his hair? It's almost like a faux hawk, and that goes to the butt. How am I gonna do that with a wig? I just bought the longest black wig I could find, and I just thought if I backcomb it and hairspray it and I don't know. Oh, nice. They give us a little wig cap. Okay. Let's take it out of its string. I mean, well, it's long. I'll give it that. It's long. How are we gonna make it look like him? I don't know. We're gonna have to like backcomb and clip. Oh my gosh. Like backcomb and clip it. I mean, you're gonna see the runs. You're gonna see the wig cap underneath, but is this turning into a cursed cosplay? This might be a cursed cosplay. We're trying here, so yes. Oh my gosh. Bitch. Wow, I'm just having a moment, just feeling it, just feeling myself. Oh yes. Like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh, look at the length. Wow, okay. I think the best bet is to try the jumpsuit, everything on, and then work out how we're gonna cut this. I can't sew. I have a sewing machine somewhere. Have I ever used it? No. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Anyway, let me try it on and I'll get back to you. Why do I look like, you know, the music video? See ya. And another one by dust. Oh, I can conquer love. Do you not think it looks like that's Sia? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get the next part on. I don't really think I had the figure for this like Freddie does, but here goes. I feel like I look more like a badly packed sausage, but oof. How did Freddie do this? Okay. I mean, it's coming together. My plan is coming together. Right, so if we think about it, he has one arm out. So it's like this. Yes! Look, this is gonna work. This is the first time I'm actually thinking it's gonna work. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at me. This is the first time I'm seeing it too. So I feel like he has it about... I mean, I think that's gonna, like, look skin-ish, like my skin. And then we have all these bits going across here. I mean, I don't think that looks too bad. So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna cut it? Cut the arm off? Ooh, what if we took the arm in? And then it's gonna be really... I mean, can I just say this? I don't know what's happening at the back. I don't want to know what's going on at the back. I don't even know what goes on the back of his costume. The back, we don't know her. We're not having a back. No one's seeing the back. It's all about the front. We're just working on the front, so let's not worry about the back. But this, oh, maybe if I push the excess material right down here, we will look more no, am I going too far again? I'm going too far again. Should we try it with the wig just to see what it looks like? Okay, let's do it. Spent so long on this hair as well. Yeah, right. I can't see a thing. Hello. I feel I look more like a superhero, Superwoman, Wonder Woman. I feel like we need to take a moment just to breathe. Trust the process. Okay, it is actually so hot in this. So, the next thing I'm gonna do is cut this, try and attach the string. I'm gonna work on the eyeballs. So I'm thinking of making the eyeballs out of paper mache. Again, have I done it before? Do I know how to do it? No. But yeah, and then paint them, and then glue them all over the body. What could go wrong? Hot glue on the body. What could go wrong? Let's go. I just marked it out and now I am going to cut it. I realized when I was modeling it just earlier, I was showing you the wrong side, so good thing I checked the video again. So here we go, snippy snip snip. So when the costume was on me, I got my partner to mark out in chalk where I wanted the outline to be of the cut off on the shoulder, and then I took it off and I cut the shoulder off, and I left one of the strings on as well. Now the material was very difficult to work with, it was very stretchy, so here I am just kind of trying to neaten up the edges, which to be honest was a very difficult task to do. So it is the next day and I made the paper mache for the eyes. So I used 1 cup of plain flour to 1 cup of warm water and a bit of salt, mixed it all together to get the paper mache paste, and then I worked out that a spoon would be the perfect kind of shape for the eyeball, but I had to make 52 of them because it needed to be a little thicker because they are rather 3D on his costume. So I took 2 of these and molded them together with more paper mache to smooth it out and to hold them all together. Now I did not expect it to take as long as it did. I feel like it took maybe 5 hours or more to make these. Honestly, it took forever. I did not expect that it was going to take this long, and I think I ended up using 2 lots of the paper mache mixture in total. I then left them out in the sun for 24 hours. It was a very hot day, but they still were not dry, so after that I put them in the oven on a very low heat and kept watch of them just for a little while, and then they finally dried. So now I have to paint all of these eyeballs. I feel like it's going to take forever. We have 26 eyeballs to paint that are really harder now, so I guess let's get painting. So I put some white paint out and some red paint, and I used a medium flat brush to give them all a coat of white. It still didn't really cover the newspaper underneath, so I let the first coat of white dry before applying a second layer, and that was enough really. And then I had to wait for the second layer of white to dry again before I could then go in with the red on the edges. It's around 10 PM at night and this is how far I've got with the eyeballs. The red needs a second coat, and the red is also taking a lot longer to dry than I expected, but I'm gonna try and do a second coat of them tonight. I've also sewed the straps on. I still had the arm sort of cuffs and legs cuffs to make, and the wig. It's not looking good, but I'm trying. But I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon. I am super tired, but yeah, gonna give these one more coat of red.
Thousands of tears later.
So I was up until midnight last night finishing painting these eyeballs. Today is a new day. Here I am painting the details, just using some black paint, some brown and a bit of white for the catch lights and the little details in the eye as well. And that is one of the finished eyes. Just another 20 or so to go. And the eyeballs are finally finished. Quite creepy having all these eyeballs staring at me. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? But finally we can hot glue them onto the costume. So after gluing them onto the costume, I moved on to the leg cuffs. Now ideally I would have liked to have used foam for this, but I didn't have any, so I just used some spare cardboard. Now I measured it around my leg and cut it out, and then started to cut out the ideal shape that I needed, as you can see here, and I did that twice, one for each of the legs. Then I cut out some of the red material and hot glued it to the cardboard. Once it was firmly stuck down on both sides, I trimmed the excess and cut it to shape. Now the final thing to do was to glue all of the remaining eyes into position, and you had to press them down really firmly, and I was just hoping they were going to stay on.
Tomorrow.
Waking up in the morning to see Freddie almost mocking me in his splendor, knowing that I will never be able to achieve even 1/10 of this magnificent costume, but I'm gonna keep going. So the past few hours I have been trying to get this wig to somewhat resemble Freddie's. It has been much harder than I imagined. There's been a lot of backcombing and hairspray and hair ties, and I mean, it's got the general shape, but I don't know if it's gonna make the final cut. We will see, but it was the best I could do. Well, today is show day. I think the costume is finally finished, and we're gonna put it all together and see what it looks like. So as you can see, I've done the Freddie makeup. What do we think? I don't think it looks too bad. The moustache, it's on its last legs. This is the last time I'm going to be able to use it. I've used it so much. But I managed to get it to stick on. So yeah, this is the look. Check out the look. Took me a few hours, but I think it's okay. And the costume, I don't know when I last updated you, but there it is, all laid out. I was hot gluing and sewing and everything into the wee hours of the night. But I think it's done. Now, the only thing I didn't have were the feathers, and when I went back and watched the video, I realized there were two kind of Freddies. There were the long hair Freddie and the short hair Freddie. The long hair Freddie only had like the two feathers like coming out of his hand cuff, whereas the other one had the big like plumage of feathers. And I didn't know how to create the feathers, and then I had an amazing idea. So what if I got some pampas grass from the allotment and spray painted it black? I mean, this was the best option I had coming out of there. I think it's gonna work. You know, it doesn't look all that black on here, but in real life it looks really black. I didn't have any other options, so we're gonna have to go with that. Fingers crossed it's gonna look okay. So, the next time you see me, I guess I'll be Freddie Mercury. here is the final costume all put together. What do we think? I am actually so impressed. I thought we were going to get the Wish version of Freddie Mercury. You know, here's what I thought I was ordering and here's what turned up. But no, I actually think it looks good. What do we think? I have never made anything like this before, let me tell you. This was blood, sweat and tears. There was some tears. It was a long, arduous task. I don't know how to make costumes, maybe you can tell, but for a first attempt, I am pretty impressed and I think it looks kind of like what we were going for. I mean, it's not bad, is it? I actually like it. I can't stop posing like Freddie. This has actually made my birthday. I'm so happy with the final look. Let me know what you think in the comments. And with that, I want to wish Freddie Mercury, wherever you are, a very happy 75th birthday, as it would have been his birthday today. And it has made my birthday just to, for a moment, become a little bit of Freddie. Oh, I love the costume. Now let me tell you about the Mercury Phoenix Trust. If you haven't heard of it, it is a charity that is set up in Freddie Mercury's name to help those with HIV and AIDS. And if you could donate a little to it, you can check out their website. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. So if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, then let me know by leaving a comment, give it a like, and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! Wow, don't look at the book. Maybe, baby. Oh. So here we are. This is, oh, there's a bird. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna, I think this is one of my best cosplays. What do we think? Oh gosh. Well, this is a little behind the scenes. Let's take it off. Here we go. Bye-bye wig. Bye-bye wig. It looks a bit funny. It's a little bit funny. Okay. Let's take them off. The amount of time it took me to paint those. Oh gosh, I don't know how to get out of it. Let's take the moustache off. If I did have a moustache underneath this, I don't know. Ooh. Whoa.
I ain't never gonna